Yo, I hear that philosophy a lot. Always listen to the woman. She's always right. That's not necessarily true. There's been plenty of instances where men have made better decisions than the actual woman, but always hear the woman. That should be the case. If you're in a relationship, always hear what she's saying before collectively making a decision. Make sure you hear everything she's saying, and then you guys collectively and have your input as well before you guys go into something and make a decision on something that could end up costing you a lot of money. See, I know plenty of instances where guys have listened to the woman, but who was that woman listening to? That's key. You need to know that. Who was the woman listening to? Where did she get it from? See, so when you listen to the woman, you might be listening to 50,000 other people that she got information from that don't even make sense. So when you just to keep her quiet and you listen to her and just like, okay, I'm gonna listen to you, honey, that can end up costing you a lot of money, period. Now, we've seen situations where, man, I put myself in this situation. Totally avoided it, but now I just slapped myself dead smack in the middle of it. Yeah, that's what I get. But anyway, when you look at a situation with the woman, it's clear that women do more things off emotion than we do. They're reactionary, and they have to because they have children. So these things, these qualities that they have are needed to protect children, to be alert, and all of these things. But it's always best to have an open mind when you're dealing with this situation, as far as dealing with problems, issues that may come up. Here's a prime example. Lady wanted to open her bib business and go into selling these baby bibs that cost like $15. A $10 baby bib. Now, why would someone spend $10 on a baby bib when they could buy like 30 of them for $10? Because when you buy 30 at 10, you can just throw them out. They don't care how great that bib is. You could wash it 1,000 times. It's not gonna make a difference how super tough that one bib is. People would rather have the bibs they could just throw out and grab another one. So she's shelling all her husband's money into this business, and he doesn't have the heart to tell her that it's not going to work. And it's more of a hobby. So she loses a lot of his money. That's because he didn't hear her, he just listened and just went along with it. Hear her out, but don't be afraid to put your input in. And then you guys got to make a decision together, but you got to know when to cut the cord on things. But they push that listen to the woman to demasculate you, to take away your masculinity. They don't want you to be a decision maker. So you got to start being alert to those little issues and problems. Me, I am the alpha. Any woman that comes in my house will be the beta. That's just the way of the structure and the order that's going to be. It's not like I'm a drill sergeant and I'm going to be, now march, move it, bedroom, you now. Meals at $600. No, it's not like that at all. See, the thing is, I support you in everything that you do. Everybody act like the beta means you're weak. It's not. It's just that you can't have two alphas. It's just not going to work. So when you got two alphas in a situation, the problems are going to tear you apart. You need an alpha and you need a beta. That is the way of the order and the structure of how things operate. Now, what is the next thing they try to tell you? Man can work from sun to sun, but a woman's job is never done. Now, what they meant by that, that's a very old saying. That's like over 100 years old and going. Back then, women weren't really allowed to work or to go out and get jobs because they mostly was housewives. They mostly took care of the house. So that's what they meant, a woman's job's never done. They can work because man works from sun to sun, but a woman's job is never done. It's a great rhyme. But the truth of the matter is that man's got to go out and deal with hard labor every day. But now women work just as much and hard as men. So now they got daycare. They got everything else they need. If a man can't pay for his child, he gets taken to court. He can go to jail. A woman can't pay, she gets child support. Am I wrong? Am I wrong or am I wrong? So it's always just one person's fault when they're not taking care of the kid or when they have a kid. It's always the father's fault. I'm just saying. Alpha, beta. Alpha situation not gonna work. But there's always been a double standard. For instance, there's a double standard when it comes to women in the workplace in a lot of places. A lot of these people who champion for women and we want to fight for them, we want to fight for their independence, we want to fight for this. A lot of them, they don't. They select and choose who they want to fight for. Where's Scarlett Johansson for the black woman for ESPN? Where is Me Too? Where is Time's Out? That's all I'm saying. They pick and choose who they want to get behind. So that's not woman empowerment. That's certain woman empowerment. Now, I'm about equality. If you want to be treated as an equal, that is your rights under the Constitution and the law of the United States of America. The law says you should be treated equally, not by sex, gender, race, or creed. Period. But some use that equality word, but they really want more. And that's the problem I have. You don't get no more than anybody else. You don't get no special treatments. You get to be treated equally. And that's it. I'm out.